this right here. Just a look on their faces. That is an actual photograph of the Beatles.
Would you like to identify them for those at home that don't know who the Beatles are?
Here, Ringo Starr, drummer, timekeeper. Paul McCartney, bass player, singer, songwriter extraordinaire. John Lennon, rhythm guitar, lead guitar, piano, singer, songwriter extraordinaire. My hero, the working class man. George Harrison, singer, songwriter, guitar player, amazing songwriter in his own way.
Richard Sanders as the fifth Beatle. Do you consider yourself the fifth Beatle?
Yes, I was. Back in '67,
yes,
when I was 17,
yes,
I was the fifth Beatle. I wrote most of the songs that they recorded on that album, The Beatles, 1967.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, it was unreleased.
Oh.
It was on the Beatles album, the Beatles record label.
What were the names of the songs?
Well, one of the songs was Beat to the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I co-wrote that with John.
Yeah.
We had a co-writing session one night, which I made a run to Starbucks.
Remember they had Starbucks back in the 60s?
They had one.
Oh, the original Starbucks.
The original Starbucks was in Liverpool. I lived in Liverpool.
Did you really?
Yeah. So
did your co-writing with John ever interfere with his and Paul's relationship, or?
Well, no, because we really never let him know what was going on.
Oh, it was a secret thing.
Yeah. John said he had something he had to do, and me being the fifth Beatle, I was never really asked anything or told anything, or nobody really even noticed I was hardly there.
Were any of the other Beatles aware that you were the fifth Beatle?
No.
Oh. Very top secret, huh?
But I was there. I was an illusion. An illusion which was real.
You were a mirage that perceived itself.
I was a mirage that perceived myself.
There you go.
That quote from Scott Holt.
No, it's not mine. I don't claim it. I don't know who quoted it.
Somebody quoted it, but I got the quote from Scott Holt.
Oh, there you go.
But anyway, the fifth Beatle I was, and I'm still receiving royalty checks. That come in a post office box in Nashville, which I won't name, 532. But it's just not a lot of money. It's English money.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it.
Well, it might be worth a lot.
Crap out of it.
Oh, really? There's a lot of tax on English.
The last check I think was for $1.50, and it should have been for like $537.
Yeah. What is that figure in English money? What's $1.50 in English money?
$537.
Oh. Well, they do tax it, don't they?
Yeah, they tax the crap out of it. Therefore, the song Taxman by George Harrison.
Wait, I'll zoom in for you. He wrote Taxman.
He wrote Taxman because once the Beatles took off and dropped me from the band, they made a ton of money, which in England, if you make a ton of money, they tax you a ton.
Right.
So therefore, George, was inspired to write the song Taxman, which I think is on Revolver. For those of you who don't know, Revolver, the album.
Okay.
Which, a kick-ass album. Love the album. Love all their albums. But,
what's your favorite Beatles album?
My favorite Beatles album is Abbey Road and Revolver, Rubber Soul, the White Album, Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, just your favorite.
That is.
That's like 5 albums. You can't only have one favorite.
That's my favorite album.
What's your least favorite Beatles album?
There is no such thing.
Oh, come on.
It does not exist.
There has to be one where you just went, you know what, that album just sucks. I hate that record. I never listened to that one. What about the one that was all in German?
I love it.
Yeah?
Love it. Love it. But why? The Beatles.
Richard Sanders, fifth Beatle.
And I think